Hello friends, so very warm welcome to my channel which is IJ Creative Stores. Let's go green and creative with Indu Jindal. So in the last video I've covered how to make smart makeovers in the small budget. I've covered this background, how you can do it, all these things, and today I'll be sharing few picture. You can add little bit arty crafts, you can add certain other things, and you can make your garden beautiful. And today I'll be also teaching you how to make a self-watering planter out of your pet bottles. So let's go and let's proceed further and let's learn it. So that's a beautiful garden plate which I made for one of my client. This is the another one, and this is the picture which is being shared by them hanging in the garden. See, these small things really add on beauty to your garden. Placing the planter in these macrame holders, isn't it look beautiful? And how about adding this stone or metal Buddha to your garden? Don't it give a serene look to your garden? Just have a look from the different angles. These monks on the windowsill look so cute. Look at the complete arrangement which she has done. Cluster of plants, keeping the plants together. You can even add a metal, terracotta or a stone bird bath, bird feeder or bird home, as these attract different kind of birds. Maybe you get a chance to click one migrating bird. They also help to keep your garden healthy as they eat thousands of insects, especially in the spring season. Do remember that the face of the birdhouse should be between north and east. Even the empty bottles which you have in your kitchen, you can use like this and hang it in your garden. So these are my sad ceramic planters, and these are my happy ones. So now let's begin and learn how to make self-watering planter. This is my PET bottle which I have taken, and I've cut this into half, and I have made it two hole, which this will be hanging, and this will be my top part which I'll be placing like this, and I'll be putting plant in this. Also for the drainage and it's soak water from this bottom, I'll be placing one dory inside it. Let me show you how. So I'll be taking out this cap, and I'll be passing through this rope inside this cap. So can you see this rope is there? Passing through like this, and I'll be tying a knot this side so that it doesn't move out of it. So can you see? And this is the other end. So I'll be closing the cap, and like this it will be. Can you see this rope is inside my bottle? So it will be taking. So I'll be cutting the extra thread. I'll be just taking this much which is required to get dip in this water. I'll be cutting the extra thread, and it's done. So it's an optional thing whether you want to paint this one, because this one will be painting it, but in this one we'll be putting plant. So either you can leave a gap of inch gap and then you can paint it both together, else you can do. So let's begin and let's paint this bottle. So now I'll be quickly painting it. And I'm not doing any paint on this bottle since it will be going inside. So half of the portion will go inside and it will be containing plants. I'll not cover it. So once it dried, I'll be taking my yellow color and with the help of sponge, I'll be covering the entire bottle. Apply generous amount of paint even on the air dry clay silicone molds, the sleeve molds which I have pasted on the bottle, so that it is covered properly. You can even use different colors, maybe a dark green or light green or maybe yellow, to add it more depth or to this bottle. You can try different color shades even. So once I complete this yellow part on the entire bottle, I'll be taking my green chalk paint and will be doing the dry shading on these leaves. You can even use acrylic paint if you don't have the chalk paints. Chalk paints I've already done a video long back, but all chalk paints you can use. There are different brands of chalk paints which come in the market, like Little Birdie, Folk Art, Cadence, and many. So you can choose according to your budget whatever you want to use. So this is done, and now I'll be taking this green color. I'll be taking the old brush whose bristles are torn out, because it's really helped me to do the coloring properly. So this is how I'll be doing the dry brushing on these leaves. This really give a very good effect. Once you have done the shading with the green color, you'll be taking the gold color of the Fevicryl ones, and again I'll be doing the dry brushing with the same. I'll be taking little bit and dabbing the extra on my mat, and I'll be applying little gold color on my leaves. Again, this is an optional thing. Maybe instead of golden you can take even the dark green shade and you can do it on your leaves. It really gives a nice and beautiful effect. So I'm doing this golden color on the entire bottle. But if you're covering a bottle with the complete leaves, you can even add flowers if you want instead of leaves. You get many molds like this in the market, so you can make different kind of molds and you can paste it on your bottle to decorate it further. So this is how the final look of my bottle. Isn't it looking beautiful? Now the time to plant in it. Before we plant, we need to do 2 coats of varnish on it. Varnish makes a protective layer and it doesn't get spoiled of water and the other substances. So it's very important to do the 2 coats of varnish once you finish with either acrylic or your chalk paints. Simply add water in the base part and plant on the top part. So your self-watering planter is ready to be hung. So friends, I hope you liked my video, and if you really liked, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it, and do press the bell icon for all the updates.